Okay, we're gonna play one game before I head out against Senia Odesset from International. I have to say I don't quite know how to play this particular line with the early bishop b5. Not that you care, but yeah. So whenever I don't know exactly what I'm doing in the opening, I love to fianchetto and castle. That keeps you safe, keeps you solid. You can almost never go wrong doing that. So that's my tip of the day. I also have a feeling like this move might be useful in a position like this. Because I'm basically. No. Okay, this guy's playing rather fast. Obviously, planning the f4 pawn break. Maybe it's time to drive the knight in. Okay, he wants to hold on to his bishop pair. Fair enough. What do we do? This, I really think he's gonna do it anyway. So I'm just gonna be ready to capture it when the time comes when he plays f4. This knight in the center square looks pretty good. This is an interesting knight. I think I gotta break it open. Let's break it open now. Right here. So you always gotta find those pawn break maneuvers. Uh how to handle this? If I block it up, am I getting in trouble? I don't think I have too much choice, but I have to admit I don't quite enjoy this pawn structure. Do we try to keep the knights on the board? I think we just play good tempo moves. If he wants to capture, let him capture. That pawn move I didn't understand unless it's to plan this. I think this makes sense. We got to get some space on the queen side and start putting some pressure down here. Yeah, this is okay. So he's trying the pawn break again. Do I preempt it with a queen here? Looks reasonable. And then we gotta get okay. So he really wants that pawn break coming in. And we can either give him a tempo or because we don't want this knight coming in here. If he comes up here, this knight's gonna find ways to get in, unfortunately. So we'll have to give him a tempo. Um, and now seek to keep this kind of plan going. This is the plan. C pawn break, c4. Because this bishop is lovely now. Okay, let's keep the momentum going for the pawn break. Keep everything solid at the back. I think we have pretty good handle of the position. We do have the bishop pair. Should we relinquish control? Now, what's the right move here? To capture or to keep? I gotta play fast. I'm just gonna play fast. Gotta go for it. Let's let him clarify the situation. Okay, he really wants to win this pawn. I'm not gonna let him do that. By threatening to take this pawn, and it's a pretty powerful threat. Probably push this up and then take it, so that he wouldn't have counterplay and win this afterwards. Okay, he's deflected my piece, so I can no longer attack it right away, but I'm attacking the knight. Probably gonna try to get the rook into the action. Looks like here's a good square. A lot of motifs. It's looking promising. Of course, I'm losing a pawn here. Shit. Am I losing the pawn? Fuck. I am. Okay, we're gonna have to keep a lot of motif pressure on this section here. And somehow we're gonna maybe try to reroute the bishop here. Poof. That's the only way to handle this. Get some pressure on the queen. Here's a big blunder square right there. Oh, bishops! The bishop is potentially for the taking. He's going to try to come here, but now if he takes this bishop, I'll take the rook. Oh, the geometry has just worked out beautifully for me here. All right, good game, sir. I sacrificed the pawn, as you see in the middle there, and you know, took it from there. I love whenever you make a blunder, you can always call it a sacrifice. That's the beauty of chess. Okay, let's just keep it simple and win this now. We got mate here. We got mate here. Let's mate him there. All right, good game. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you enjoyed learning a thing or two about a good game. We're not going to give you a rematch because we're going to go. Let's have a quick review. Quick review suggests that at this point, I was starting to get the advantage in the game. And I had clear pawn break plans. He didn't have great pawn break plan. I mean, he did this, he did execute it. Was it correct to capture? It was correct. It was correct. And this whole sequence has gone quite well. Strategically went pretty good. That maneuver was a bit wishful, I would say. But now I had pressure on this and I kind of like forgot about it. I forgot about it and I just went ahead with my own plan. And that was a blunder because now he won a pawn and all of a sudden I was like, oh shit. So then I enacted this maneuver to reroute the bishop and he did not respond well. He did not respond well. He needed to do something different here. I suppose he probably needed to play bishop back here, maybe. Because this move was a zinger. What a zinger. Look at that. Because the queen needs to hold on to the bishop. And if he goes back here thinking that if I take this and he'll take this, but no, because he got the rook after that. So yeah, then he got walked right into the skewer, obviously. And from then on, it was easy peasy. So, cool.